Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be continuing from where we left off last time and getting some of these missions in the Markaran Plains done. Let's get underway.
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. Let us hope you are versatile. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
Everyone has such strong personalities on this planet.
So, what are the ingredients for this mission?
The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davril told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
You require me to eliminate these cyborgs?
Well intuited, Agent. I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key.
I do believe
I want to send the
that with as many updates as the game has had,
BioWare
BioWare should be able to keep other players from being seen during these scenes.
Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
You have a devious mind.
Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmoran people will get our message loud and clear.
Alright, not better than what we currently have.
Make this ugly.
And that is one of those sabotage comm links for the mission of closing the deal. I'm sorry, not closing the deal. That is for resistance sympathizers? No. It's for comms away. That's 2 out of the 5 cyborg rocket packs. That's 4 out of 5. Three sabotage comm links.
Want some of this?
And that's the last. And we will turn that quest in. Oh, we're close enough. We'll go ahead and turn it in just in case there's a second part to this mission that would bring us back out here anyway. Sometimes that's the risk that you take if you don't go back and deliver it right away. You could get sent right back out here instead of continuing on. So it's really a toss-up whether you want to go turn them in immediately if you're close enough, or wait and see and then have to come back if it turns out that there's another part to the mission. And now we can turn in the other one as well to Fixer 66. Execute Order 66. I had to throw it out there.
Has it the former Balmoran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse? He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
Maybe he'll decide to come here and fight, so I can kill him.
We'll do our utmost to provoke him. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. The Balmoran defector, Cavil Aren, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Okay, so in this instance, the next area will have that quest. So we don't have to worry about that until we get to the next area. Let's go turn in this other one to Fixer 66 and then get back out there.
There's been chatter on the Resistance frequency. The Resistance has set off 3 bombs so far. The first blast sent them scattering. Then, of course, they attempted to stay in touch via comm unit. So you can imagine the results. Quite a successful operation.
They defied the Empire. Now they will fear it again.
I'll say. 1 bomb went off near the Resistance's medical bay. They say they're treating wounded on conference room tables now. And with the investigation they'll have to launch to discover our method, we'll be ahead for quite some time.
Random selection, because it's neither one of them are better than what we're currently equipped with. Alright, so now in this area we have 2 heroic missions and our main story. Our main story is closest, so we're going to head there first. Checking to see if there was a bonus mission for killing the droids, but so far no. Nope, wrong way. Figures they would want us to go through the area with the most droids. I could stealth my way through, but we just won't worry about it. personal conquest achievements.
Want some of this?
Hmm. Good to see the maintenance droids are blowing up. I didn't realize they had a shortcut to the entrance in here.
Thank the stars I reached you. Sorry about earlier. With Kemish there, I couldn't say a thing. Station Chief Ranald told me you were from Imperial Intelligence, so I set things up as fast as I could. Anyway, Sanju Pai. Guess you know that.
What's the situation?
So, Kemish verified your background. Intelligence did its job. You're fine there. I'm doing my best to find out anything about the cell leader, Grey Star. Maybe you can learn more when Kemish trusts you.
Winning over Kemish is the top priority.
Right. Well, she's a fanatic, but she respects results. The more you impress her, the more she'll give. There's one other thing. Those power cores you're after, you know what Kemish plans to do with them, right? She's gonna attack Sobrik. She'll have some of the new recruits plant the bombs and run, get the town and the Imperial base.
Casualties? How many injured, how many dead?
Well, how am I supposed to figure that? Just listen. I know a way to disable the power cores so Kemish won't suspect you. There's a machine in the factory that can do it. Run the sealed case through the machine, and the cores will fry. Kemish will see you didn't unlock it. She will assume the cores went bad over the years.
If you're wrong, the whole mission ends in failure. That's not an option.
I'm sorry. I was out of line, and it won't happen again. The mission is too important to risk Kemish getting suspicious. I'll see you when you get back to Trader, okay? Sanju out.
Kinda cute, isn't he? Kinda stupid, too. If he had money, he'd be perfect.
Don't let me stand in your way.
I never will. Anyway, let's find that machine. Or maybe not.
My gun.
Alright, before we report back to Kimmich, we're gonna go take care of those 2 heroics in this area. This one down here is closer, so we'll go and take care of the Republic's last gas first. Go ahead and get on the Tauntaun to make it faster going. Fail. Tauntaun would have made it faster, but we also would have risked being attacked the whole time, so... And the water's poisoned. And that's just a exploration side quest, not really one that we needed to do, which is why I didn't narrate it. But since we're already here, we may as well just take care of it. So on the way back through, we'll do that. I'm actually surprised it showed up, because I don't have exploration missions set to show on the map. So normally they won't show. I guess it's because we were in close proximity. Switch Cleo over to healing since we're entering a heroic area. more or less just have to defeat the named enemies in here. But of course I'm also afraid that if we just go for them, that will end up drawing others into the fight, and well, a large group of them I do not think that even with heroic moment I would be able to handle. Alright, there went Sergeant Whalen. Now let's re-stealth ourselves and look for the next named one. And actually it's right there. Alright, and the only bad part is now that heroic moment has worn off, and we still have a Jedi to kill. So let's see if we can do it without the heroic moment. Alright, and that takes care of that, and we're at level 29. Unfortunately, none of that is better than what we are already wearing. So those were some tough fights for no benefit, unfortunately. We did gain a utility point though, which is a plus. So, let's see. I think we're going to get Slip Away, which reduces the cooldown time for Debilitate, which is the move we use to paralyze anything below a boss. Alright, so now we can go ahead and head up towards that exploration mission. And then we'll get on to the other heroic in this area before we report back to Kimmich and turn in the main story quest.
Let's take a break, all right? I want to check my weapons while the shooting's...
Good day, Agent. How can I be of assistance to you?
Those villagers wanted to share their supplies, but you put your personal vendetta above your duty.
I assure you, this is all just a misunderstanding. The villagers, you see, they deceived us. They ambushed us, and we had to kill them. No impropriety, nothing personal in what happened. I simply did my duty. We can keep this simple, can't we? You can forget whatever it is you think you saw, and I can forget about leaving these credits sitting on my desk. Agreed?
You can consider everything forgotten, Captain.
Yes, well, excellent. I won't keep you any longer then. Good day to you.
If it wouldn't have been for the light side points that we would have gotten, I probably would have taken the other option. If it was me personally and not a dark side playthrough, I would have taken the other option.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Go ahead and get ourselves closer to the other heroic so we have less of a distance to travel.
All right, make me look good.
Now we'll go ahead and get on our Tauntaun to make the travel faster. Oops, didn't mean to cancel the Tauntaun.
You and me, getting good. And the quest we're going for is the Heroic 2 Plus Toxic Bombs. Alright, and we are in a heroic area, so we're going to leave Cleo on heal. Alright, make me look good. see if there's a bonus mission. If not, we'll stealth our way through. There is a bonus for defeating 5 bomb makers. Two of the toxic bombs dealt with. Alright, diffuse situation is complete, and now so is the actual quest. And we got a better belt and a better knife. Alright, so that should have been all of the quests in the Markaran Plains. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the outpost just to make sure. And then we'll go speak with Kimish. So now we'll go back and report into Kimish.
Our route is confirmed.
Rise and shine. All right, make me look good.
Oh, we're gonna switch her back over.
Back already? Your friend's quick, Sanju.
Told you he was good.
You tell me a lot of things, but I asked for the stealth droid power cores. If you don't have them, you're wasting my time.
Right here, Kamish. The full crate, all yours.
Huh. Looks like you actually made it to the factory. It'll take a minute to get this case open. Sanju, go fetch Pyther and a droid.
I think we've got it, Kamish. Crack the case open and let's see if our new friend did the job right.
Looks like everything's here. The power cores read fully functional. This is nice. Very nice.
I think it's time to blow up some Imperials.
I agree. It is about that time, isn't it? I'll make the arrangements. You realize I wasn't expecting much. Didn't know if you were really for the cause. Didn't know if you had the skills. Still not sure how far I can trust you. But you've got the talent.
I swear I'll show you I believe in the cause.
I don't need your promises, but I'm ready to see where this goes. While my people are fixing up the power cores and planting them around Sobrik, you'll be doing something different. You've seen the caves in this valley? Dark and cramped, but they make a nice hiding place. Scanners bounce right off them.
I assume you're telling me this for a reason.
Greystar set up a training outpost in the caves a while back. Then the Empire started dropping gas bombs on the Republic. The outpost was poisoned. Toxin got into the soil. Turned good kids into drooling psychos. And the caves were overrun by our own people.
Give the word and I'll secure the place for you. Drooling killers or not.
You don't think small, do you, huh? Tempting, but no. We're willing to cut our losses, but there's still data on the outpost computers. I want it transmitted out and the systems destroyed.
Sanju, get to high ground outside of town. You can pick up the signal with the booster box.
Is all this clear? Getting the data won't be easy, but you manage the factory, so I figure you can survive the outpost.
I know what I'm doing. I'll make it through the caves.
Now get out of here. I've got some power cores to pass around and an attack to plan.
Our route is confirmed.
It saves us a small bit of a jaunt.
Agent, I hear you represent your empire well. How do you like Balmora so far? Hard to believe there's so much fighting over so little.
As war zones go, it's not so bad.
And you haven't been here long enough. Resistance stealth troops have been infiltrating Imperial outposts, making quick strikes and leaving no trace. The Empire says they can't be beaten. I say they can.
What did you have in mind?
You don't see them until they kill you. That's what they say. But I built the tech they use to keep hidden. Their camp's in the Gorinth wilds, but they've surrounded it with mines to keep strangers out. Watch your step, and you can use this device to detect the stealth fighters. They're fast, though. If I may offer advice, strike quick and hard.
that brings us to level 30.
Here's what I figure. The guys with rank stay under the shield dome. Let's get assigned out here. So what does that make us?
That's the only problem with this mission, is it takes a little bit to find the cloaked people.
So tough now, dirtbag.
Alright, that takes care of that. Distress call intercepted from freelance operative Gianna Kyle. Playback in a minute.
I'm hit. Meridian Grace is going down. Cargo's too important to lose. A gift from Ty Corden. List of major supply caches hidden before the occupation. Activating all droids on board. They'll protect the data disk. We're not gonna make it.
You realize that finding where you need to find the supply caches is basically what that boiled down to. So, we will go ahead and take care of the other stuff that's out here before we turn in the stealth mission. We have a heroic, our main story, and that side quest. So let's go and take care of that side quest first, then we'll do the heroic,
and then we'll do the main story because that'll loop us back around. Alright, that takes care of that. Now we just have to turn that in when we get back to the outpost. Bonus mission to eliminate the outpost victory forces. Shouldn't be too hard as we continue down. Looks like someone else is here as well. Hopefully there's still enough for us to kill inside to complete the bonus.
Now this is a base. Won't be when we're done.
That completes the bonus objective assault on the outpost. Now we just need to retrieve the satellite codes. now that we have done that part, we can actually just stealth our way through, provided it works. There is a champion level over there if we wanted to fight it, but I'm not really interested. I have before previously, so it wouldn't give me a new achievement or anything. This one, however, we will have to fight. We got stronger bracers out of that. Might go fight the other champion just to see if it would get me better armor. That one was a fight that I did not intend to get involved in. I was hoping the heroic moment would hold out at least until he died, but unfortunately not. So I am probably going to be the one to die. Yep. It gave me a pretty good companion gift, but I was hoping for better armor. Oh well. Let's stealth our way out of here and continue with the mission. We need to scan for generator alpha, beta, and gamma's coordinates, and we have a bonus to destroy any communication towers that are out there. that's generator alpha. Wrong way. That takes care of generator gamma. I guess that scanning the generators before I went looking for any of the communication towers canceled out the communication towers because I'm not seeing them on the map. And I'm also not seeing the bonus mission displayed anymore. Oh well, not really that big of a deal. And there's generator beta. Now we just have to access the control tower. I didn't figure that we'd be able to actually do that without having to clear these people out. And activating firing sequence. Like one of those old action movies where the hero always walks away at the end with the giant explosion.
Lasers raining down from the sky, shield generators in flames. Operation Firestar is a reality now, thanks to you.
Oh good. Better equipment. And now with that, the only thing we have left in this section is the main story before we go and turn everything else in. So, let's get on the way there. Okay, destroying the communication towers is part of Project Hexapod, not this stuff here. So even though I kept seeing the bonus laid out what the other bonus is, it's for a completely different mission, so we haven't canceled that out after all. Alright, now that we're out of there, we can unstealth and get on the Tauntaun and get along a little bit faster. We survived on the bright side.
One more down. Ash in the soil and a gun in my hands. Let's go. Want some of this?
Bonus to defeat the psychotic terrorist forces. Completes mercy killing. Alright, since we got the bonus, I think we'll just go ahead and stealth the rest of the way through if it allows us to.
I'm receiving your transmission. Give me a second to fine-tune the frequency and I'll start transferring the data. I just talked to Station Chief Reynolds. He says a series of explosives went off in Sobrik. Probably our power cores. They took out a barracks and a supply depot and they damaged one of the docks. A few dozen casualties. I thought you should know.
We did what was necessary to complete the mission.
No, I get that. I'll focus. You know, I think some of this outpost data came from Greystar himself. Orders, information drops, that sort of thing. Last, there's a list of collaborators. Balmorans who've been working with the Empire since the occupation. Kanish hates collaborators.
You're a collaborator yourself, aren't you?
I guess I am. Kanish probably wants to make the list public. If the collaborators are outed, a lot of Balmorans will want them dead. Some of these guys are officials, factory bosses, the works. If they start getting killed, the governor's gonna punish everyone.
Punish them how, exactly?
After a big terrorist hit, the governor rounds up a bunch of civilians. Most of them disappear forever. Look, I can send the list on to the Imperial authorities. They can set up protection for the collaborators in case Kemish goes public. You already showed you were loyal with the Sobrik bombings. We can take a little risk here.
We have to maintain our cover at all costs, even if that means people get killed.
I was afraid you'd say that. I won't do anything, as per your orders. I need to sign off and get back to Trader. You should do the same. Send you out.
How could you hurt his feelings? He respects you so much, and you were cruel to him. All he wanted was to save a few lives. I kind of feel for this stupid thing. Maybe I'll have to comfort him after all.
The two of you can go and have a ball.
Yeah. On the other hand, if he's going down, I don't really want to go down with him. Sandra will never know what he's missed. Let's get going, huh?
Alright, now we'll just transport ourselves back to Gorinth so that we can turn in the missions in this area. Then we'll check in with Kimmich, get our directives for the next part of the main story, and that'll be our sign-off point.
I hope you're enjoying. Oh, this is rich. I hope you're enjoying our war, agents. Come to pacify the resistance?
I've discovered a series of secret resistance supply caches. Interested?
Oh, this is rich. Tie, cotton, stubborn fool. Nobody hides supplies from the Empire. Now they're ours.
Rig the caches with explosives, then leak their location to the Republic.
Brilliant. I'll see it done at once. We'll smother the resistance soon enough with intel like this. Well done, agents.
No more surprise attacks. Good. Captain Rigel is on Holo. He wants a word with you.
I asked you to do a job, and you sure outdid yourselves. We'll all have medals by the end of this one. Word is, the former Balmoran Minister of Defense, Volargen, might come down to Balmora. He's playing right into our hands.
I hope he does show up. I'll kill him.
I hope so too. Now that the wilds are secured, we're ready for the final push. Colonel Vrain, head of the Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps, has come to oversee the action. He's at the Sundari outpost, in striking distance of the Resistance's main base. It's now or never.
With that, everything should be done here in Markaran. I mean in Gorinth. Now we just need to report to Kimmich. Okay. Had to remember where the speeder was. Easier to just transport ourselves down there than to wait for the elevator to come up.
Travel route is confirmed.
So you made it back. You did good work out there. All the data's intact. Did Sanju tell you those computers had a list of Imperial collaborators? You helped us expose traitors.
They're the worst kind of scum. I hope they get what they deserve.
They will. I can pretty much promise that. You know, you've really been impressing me. We need 100 people like you. And instead we've got... well, we've got Sanju. Pretty Sanju. Who's always been a little squeamish.
Frankly, he shouldn't even be here.
What? What did I do to you?
Nothing. It's what you did to me. Sorry about that. Would have taken care of him earlier, but I thought you should be here.
I never did trust that man.
I caught him duplicating the list of collaborators. He had this coming. Back to business. I need you for a special job, and it's an important one. You know our leader, Greystar? The regular recruits don't ever meet him, and there's a reason. Greystar operates from inside the Republic military base. It's a secret the Empire never figured out.
The Empire can't find a battle cruiser in a starfleet.
They're not stupid. We're only around because we take precautions. The Republic doesn't know the truth either. If they realized one of their soldiers was our leader, they'd lock Greystar up. But they are getting suspicious. You need to extract Greystar from the Republic base at the Balmoran Arms Factory. He's coming to join us.
You won't regret sending me, Kemish.
Never thought I would. When the job's done, lie low for a bit. I don't want to overexpose you. Greystar and I will set up a new safe house and contact you when we have an assignment. All clear?
I'll head out immediately.
It'll be a long march to the Republic base. Good luck, and thanks for all you've done.
And with that, that will be a good stopping point for today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss when the next installment comes up. And if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to hit like and subscribe. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time.